Hi there, my name is John Stevens. I'm pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie him to an item from the garage, kids' room, junk drawer, oh, maybe the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I am so glad you're here, and this is for the narrative lectionary, and we are looking at the cleansing of the temple. Turning of tables, all those kind of fun things. Righteous anger. Rah. Yes. Anyway, so what do we do with the children's sermon? What's our springboard? This is, I think this is one that I was, I think having a bit of fun with. A little bit more than usual. And that is, I love this idea of the cleansing of the temple, because without context, without reading the story and just hearing the title, the cleansing of the temple, I had this image of someone walking in with a broom and a dustpan and maybe a mop and some cleaning supplies, and I'm going to clean the temple. I'm going to cleanse the temple today. And almost in a way, a two-person skit, but playing off of each other. It could be if you're the pastor, and you could have the assistant minister play the role of the person that's going to clean the temple. Or if you are the youth director and you want to have the pastor take that role of cleansing the temple and cleaning the temple. So this idea that you're telling the story. I want to, and we've talked a little bit about, godly play, that wonder question. You could start off that way. I wonder what people thought when Jesus came in and started to cleanse the temple, started to clean the temple from the things that were, and you get to that point, and either behind you or in front of you and in front of the congregation, the pastor or the youth leader or the assistant minister walks out with a pail, with a mop, maybe even pushing one of those mop buckets. It can be empty in case you trip and you. Anyway, I just had this image of baptismal remembrance from mop water going everywhere. But as they're pushing the mop, and you're like, whoa, hold on, what are you doing? Well, today we're talking about cleaning the temple, right? I thought I might get a head start on that. No, cleansing the temple. This is where Jesus sees what's going around, and there's and to tell the story about the cleansing of the temple, and about how what Jesus does, and how that's it's kind of a little uncomfortable, but that's the springboard into talking about that. The little bit of humor, but also getting to the point of how that is. Now, the other thing too is that in this cleansing of the temple, a connection point I see is within the waters of baptism, or in our brief order of confession and forgiveness, which happens at the beginning of the service. If that's in your tradition, it's in ours. But or you could add that, where in that we talk about in Scripture about how our body is the temple. The body is the temple. The Spirit resides, etc. And about how in the act of confession and forgiveness, that's one way for us to cleanse the temple. That's one way for us to ask for God to help us in this cleaning, in this cleansing. Create in me a clean heart, O God. And so that can be that springboard that ties it in. So there's a lot of different directions you can go in here. I love the idea of having another person play that part of walking through with the mop bucket, pushing it through, or a container of cleaning supplies, and a headband, or some type of I don't know. You get the image where someone's walking through and doing that. So I could belabor that point, but that's where I am headed, in that direction. So I'm hoping this can be useful for you in your own children's sermon and your own processing. Thank you so much for being a partner in this ministry. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your donations. All of that helps so much. And yeah, I won't belabor that. So we will see you next week, and I hope your new year is going well. Peace.